Welcome, poetry lovers. Today we're diving into the timeless beauty of classic love poems, a collection that captures the ecstasy, longing, and mystery of love through the ages. From Shakespeare's sonnets to Poe's haunting melodies, these works have inspired hearts for centuries. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's explore some of the most iconic love poems ever written. Ready? Let's begin. First up, we have Elizabeth Barrett Browning's How Do I Love Thee, from her sonnets from the Portuguese. This is pure devotion in words, written for her husband, Robert Browning. Listen to this. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight for the ends of being and ideal grace. Doesn't that just melt your heart? She's saying love isn't just a feeling, it's infinite, boundless, a perfect start to our journey. Next, let's step back to the bard himself, William Shakespeare, with Sonnet 116. This one's all about love's unshakable strength. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Shakespeare's telling us love is a constant, a star to every wandering bark. It's fierce, unwavering. Don't you just adore that? Now, let's shift gears to something a bit more haunting. Edgar Allan Poe's Annabel Lee. This isn't your typical rosy love story. It's tragic, eternal, and unforgettable. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. Poe blends love with loss so beautifully here. It's eerie, yet you can feel the depth of his adoration. Chilling, right? George Eliot gives us a quieter, soulful take with To Be One With Each Other. It's less about passion's fire and more about unity. What greater thing is there for two human souls than to feel that they are joined for life, to strengthen each other in all labor, to rest on each other in all sorrow. This is love as a partnership, a rock to lean on, simple, but so profound. Alfred, Lord Tennyson's Maud, brings us a wild, almost obsessive love. It's intense and vivid. Here's a taste. She is come in my own, my sweet. Were it ever so airy a tread, my heart would hear her and beat, were it earth in an earthy bed. Tennyson's practically vibrating with anticipation here. You can feel his heart racing. Andrew Marvell's To His Coy Mistress takes a bold turn. It's a plea. Seize the day, love me now. Had we but world enough and time, this coyness, lady, were no crime. But at my back I always hear time's winged chariot hurrying near. Marvell's like, life's short, let's not waste it. It's flirty, urgent, and oh so clever. John Keats' Bright Star is a dreamy ode to his beloved Fanny Brawne. It's tender and celestial. Bright star, would I were steadfast as thou art, not in lone splendour hung aloft the night, but pillowed upon my fair love's ripening breast. Keats makes you feel like love is both cosmic and intimate. Swoon-worthy, isn't it? Percy Bysshe Shelley's Love's philosophy is playful, and philosophical nature itself demands love. The fountains mingle with the river, and the rivers with the ocean. The winds of heaven mix forever with a sweet emotion. Shelley saying, everything in nature connects, why not us? It's so romantic and light. Now, a classic not from a poet, but from Scripture. 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. This is love's ultimate definition. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. This isn't just for weddings. It's a blueprint for love in all its forms. Timeless wisdom. Robert Browning's Meeting at Night is a secretive, thrilling journey to a lover. The grey sea and the long black land, and the yellow half-moon large and low, a tap at the pane, the quick, sharp scratch, and blue spurt of a lighted match. You can feel the excitement, the hush of that reunion. Browning nails that rush of love. Christopher Marlowe's The Passionate Shepherd to His Love is a pastoral promise of devotion. Come live with me and be my love, and we will all the pleasures prove that valleys, groves, hills and fields, woods or steepy mountain yields. Marlowe's painting a paradise for two. It's idyllic and irresistible. Lord Byron's She Walks in Beauty is pure admiration, love as awe. She walks in beauty, like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Byron's captivated by her grace. It's like love's a spell he can't break. Finally, Ralph Waldo Emerson's Give All to Love urges us to surrender to it completely. Give all to love, obey thy heart. Friends, kindred, days, estate.